SpaceX's Starlink Internet Premium tier costs $500 per month. That is super expensive for internet. But let's get into this story. So Elon Musk SpaceX has unveiled a premium version of its Starlink broadband internet service that it claims is lightning fast, but it won't come cheap. Dubbed Starlink Premium, the top tier version costs a whopping $2,500 for a Wi-Fi router. Sounds like a pretty good price for a Rolex or a car, antenna, and tripod. So once the antenna is installed, the service will carry a monthly fee of $500. So Musk confirmed the launch of Starlink Premium on his Twitter account. SpaceX is currently accepting $500 deposits for the premium antennas, which are larger than those required for its basic service tier. The first deliveries are expected in the second quarter of 2022. So Starlink Premium has more than double the antenna capability of Starlink, delivering faster internet speeds and higher throughput for the highest demand users, including businesses, Starlink's website says. So Starlink Premium provides a noticeable performance boost compared to the company's basic service. The company notes subscribers can expect download speeds of 150 to 500 megabits per second, up from 50 to 150 megabits per second on the original. Let's see. Now, the higher end version is also much more expensive than Starlink's basic tier, which carries a $500 equipment fee and $99 monthly cost. Now, here's the thing, $99 is still kind of pricey, right? I mean, there are services out there that you could get for like $80, $60, $40, right? So SpaceX noted the new offering is aimed at small offices, storefronts, and super users across the globe. The company also noted the premium tier is ideal for rural and remote locations, with all service locations managed through one account, no matter how remote. The private space for plans to launch a constellation of tens of thousands of satellites in the coming years to support the Starlink broadband internet service. Now, Musk has touted Starlink as an affordable source of high-speed internet for rural communities around the world, capable of serving the areas that were unable to access or afford in the past. Now, here's the way to view it, right? Let's say that you, like, depending on like the upload speeds of maybe this service, right? For like a business, if your business is like purely online and you use a lot of data and you have to upload using a lot of data too, this might be a viable option for you if you want to have the ability to basically live anywhere that you want to, right? If you want to like live in like a cabin in Montana, maybe this is a good option for you, right? If you want to live literally on like like on like an island in the middle of the ocean, right off of the United States, right? It might be a good option for you, right? If you're in an area where there's basically no decent internet providers for you, maybe this is a good option for you, right? So that's something for you to actually like really think about and consider, right? What is your specific situation? Are you in a situation, a living situation, that perhaps this is really the only viable option for you, and it might be something that you might actually need depending on if you have a big business or not, or you just have a very, very rural living situation. So Starlink exited its beta phase in October 2020, and as of January, the SpaceX service has had more than 145,000 users in 25 countries around the world, according to CNBC. That's crazy. So last month, Musk offered to provide Starlink internet access to the nation of Tonga after an undersea volcanic eruption and tsunami knocked service offline. So I think this is going to be pretty interesting. Like, probably out of all the billionaires out there, Musk is probably going to be the one to truly provide internet across basically anywhere in the world, right? At the very least, become the first person to actually truly do it. It's just going to be crazy because you got to understand, like, the kind of money that we're talking about is disgusting, right? So what? 145,000 users. Let's just do this. Calculator. Probably not even spelled it right. Let's check this out. So 145,000. So look, 145,000 users, right? Times at the minimum. That's what, 14,355,000. Wait, is it? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so 14,355,000 per month at the lowest tier, right? So let's clear this. So 145,000 times 500. Let's just say that all of them actually end up going that premium thing, which they probably won't, but let's just say, right? To see like the potential of it. Because you know their user base is going to massively increase. So what, that's 72 million, 72,500,000 per month, right? But again, their users are going to massively increase over the years, right? So this is easily going to be a $100 million business per month, just a satellite business, right? Like, this is going to generate so much cash flow for his companies. It's going to be insane, right? Because it's also recurring revenue, right? So another way to look at it, it's not only just going to create massive cash flow for his businesses, right? It is going to skyrocket the value of his companies in like a multiple sense, right? Because one of the biggest ways to get the most amount of money if you were to sell your business, or in terms of like valuating a business or a public business, right, is how much recurring revenue do they have, or if they even have it. This is why Netflix is worth so much, right? Because they have recurring revenue, right? Because it's much easier and cheaper to keep a customer month to month than it is to acquire a brand new customer. So you can see a crazy amount of people who end up using Starlink and literally using Starlink for potentially the rest of their life, right? Especially if they like the service. So that's something to really think about. Like, the amount of money that this could actually truly generate is stupid. Like, the amount of money is going to be stupid. It's going to be crazy.